Hey, this is Bill at the woodshed. It's Wednesday, November 12th, and I'm just undecided what I'm doing. I guess sometimes that's what hurts me. I don't have a clear enough plan. But I got the dump truck full of sugar maple that I got last night going into the dark, which you'll probably see in a video shortly. In the next couple of days. I did split quite a bit of it. I didn't get it all processed. I'm just not sure where I want to put it yet. As you saw in one of my upcoming videos or previous video, all that pine's stuck. So I got a big mess there. That cuts down on my space because it's all spread out. This is my poplar and knuckles pile. There's a bunch of stuff that's short, terrible pieces that I'm not going to sell, but I'll burn it myself. Stuff like that. That's mixed into that pile. So I've got to get the dump truck unloaded because I still have one more load of wood I can get over there. It's easy wood. I could pull up right next to it and load it in. So I'm just trying to decide. I can definitely drive the dump truck back here, the mean machine, and fill these carts up and just split it as they throw it in there. I would tip it up. I'm just not sure if this is where I want these carts to be because I'm probably not going to end up moving them for the rest of the winter. It's not like I got to drag them around and put them in the sun. I just need them out of the way. And I do not want them in the back here because it's too hard. I think I'll break the wheel off trying to get it out of there. Over here is where is my burning pit, which I did not film the video, but I did burn up all my brush. Had a pretty good fire going. I still have a little bit of brush left on the ground here that's covered by snow now. Not that this pit is anything nice to look at, but I usually keep this area pretty clean back here. And in the back window, hallway window, I do like to look out here and see the deer and the animals and so forth. So I really don't want a bunch of carts of wood on this side. Eventually, I'm sure I'll get there, but if I don't have to, I don't want to. I just need to pick something and get it done on where I'm going to put that sugar maple that's in the back of the mean machine right now. So that's what we got going on today. I got two options, actually three. I could bring that truck back here and just dump it right back there up against that tree. And then go get the other wood. And that would be quite a bit of work. Regardless, I have to get the other wood today. That's the problem. Otherwise, the tree service company just wants to get it out of there. The other option is to bring the truck back here, lug the splitter over here, and split wood and throw it in those drying carts. And then the remainder, I guess I could dump back there. That's probably what I'm going to do. And the third option would be is to take the dump truck and put it in front of the man cave. And what I would do is split the wood and throw it into this area right here. And then I would cross stack it on those racks there. I think I'm doing that. It'll be quicker. I could bring the wood splitter around, bring the dump truck back, and just split it and throw it over here. Actually, right where I'm standing. That's what we're going with. So I'm just kind of thinking it out loud as I'm talking to you. That's easier than jamming the truck in the very back. I'd almost like to put that pine in those carts. I think the next time I bring the pine home, it's going directly in the cart. So that's what we're doing today. I'll film some of it so you can see what's cracking. Be back after I'm set up. So right now what I got to do is just get this splitter around in front of the man cave so I could split that wood and throw it over there, and then eventually I'll stack it. So that's what's going on. I can't really hold this and push that splitter around, so, and I have to get the tripod out of the main machine. But you can take a look and see. You saw the video yesterday. That's what we got in the truck. So I split quite a bit of it. It's just not split down to stacking, and then I threw some chunks in there at the end because it was getting dark. Of course, everything got covered with snow. So I just need to have enough room to operate in front of the man cave. Guess I don't have to run around looking for the gas. I got the gas in here. Pretty messy, but this is a work truck. Get the tripod set up. Be back after I'm set up and working. Gotta muscle this splitter around. Got a can of ashes here that are kind of warm, so I don't want to put them too close to the building. Oh, there's the splitter. That's ready to roll. So I'm very careful about how close I get to the firewood stand, because if I swing my door open and hit the window on the firewood stand, the way the corners are sticking out, it'll bust my window. There. So I'm always trying to be to one side a lot further than the firewood stand side, so I don't break my window. So all I'm trying to do here is get the dump tipped up so I could easily reach in and take the pieces of wood out and split it and not have to reach over the top or let the gate down. And I can work off the back of the truck to split the wood easier. Makes it tough to get over there to work that camera. Dummy, I can't have the camera here anyways. That's where I'm going to be throwing the wood. But at least you can see what I'm attempting to do. Let's bring this back down. So I've got the truck backed in. I'm off the road far enough. And I've got a working area here. I'm a little far away from the splitter, but let's see what I do here. I like working off the ground. Let's get around to the other side with the camera and see how this is going to work. The more you think, the more you stink, I think. Let's get her gassed up. That's right, I got the four-way on the floor inside the truck. I let the wedge go all the way back. So I couldn't put the four-way over the top of it. I would have had to restart it, and I didn't want to do that last night. It was just time to get the heck out of there. That's not good. Oh, I got the gas off. Let it sit for a second while I get that four-way. Well, good thing my feet weren't there. It just fell out on the ground. Oh boy. Got the choke on. That's not even close to firing. I didn't have it choked. I thought I had it choked, but I didn't.
This is sugar maple. I split this today and I've got it in the garage drying out. I'm headed back outside to keep splitting. I took the wood that was on one of those other wooden carts that I had built, threw it all on there and put the rest on there. So I do have another cart outside here that's ready to be filled. So I'm going to split a bunch of wood and throw it right down here. And I still have another cart I could fill. And then at some point I got to go get the rest of that wood. So I just got to get moving here. This time of the year stinks because you don't have a lot of daylight. So I'm going to shut the camera off, I guess. I get more done. And I do have the drying cart over there that I've been throwing stuff in. So just a quick update. All right, this is Bill at the woodshed. So today what I've been working on so far is I condensed one of my carts down. This was full of wood. Combine that on the other cart over here and emptied off another cart, and I filled this up with the new shape sugar maple wood. This here is also wood that's drying out. I should throw some wood on my fire. I put this cardboard here just to try to
keep the heat going up through this wood instead of just coming directly out. So if I can get more, because heat rises, so that's my thinking. And so I just burn up all the ends and all the chunks of wood that I can't sell. I burn that here, and I'm going to be burning that in the house. So I'm going to throw a little bit of wood on here, and then I'm getting back outside. And my plan is to take you outside and just let you know what's going on. So today I got to get this dump truck emptied. I was trying to split as much as possible so that I didn't have to do twice the work, where I dump it on the ground and have to pick it up again, and then I have to split it, and then I have to move it again. I'm trying to split this wood, put it right on my carts, put it right in the garage, and start drying it out. I'm trying to also put wood directly into my big drying cart. So it stinks this time of the year. The light is a lot less. So what I'm trying to do is going to have to move as quick as possible. I'm not going to be filming it. I can't worry about the camera right now, because I'm going to shut it off, let everything charge up, and I'll take the camera with me when I go back over off of Miller Road to get the rest of the sugar maple. So that's just a quick update. I got to get this wood split, throw it in a pile here. I'll be able to stack it on the cart. Then I got to go over there, cut more wood, and fill the dump truck up. As long as I can get the dump truck filled up before dark, I'll be happy. I could park it across the street, or actually where I always park it, and then I'll deal with that another day. But Adam from AOS Tree Service was nice enough to get a hold of me to let me know that this wood was available. It's easy access to get to it, so I don't want to blow it. So let's get chucking. There's short and stubbies. I got 2 carts full. The main machine is empty, and I got a bunch of wood over there too. Going to get the rest of the wood. We'll see how it works out. It's starting to rain, but still got to eat when it rains. This is Bill at the woodshed. Get chucking.